All right. Good morning, everyone. Hopefully, you are having a wonderful morning. So, today I want to talk about Jessica Pritcha, yes, from Grand Rapids, Michigan. She is a 22-year-old anti war protester. She was arrested live on camera for voicing her opinion about what is going on in Venezuela, the illegal, unlawful war that is going on there in uh, Venezuela. And so while she was voicing her opinion, which is her constitutional right, she was attacked by law enforcement and arrested by law enforcement, unlawfully arrested by law enforcement, what's supposed to be law enforcement. In any case, this is why police lose the trust of the general public. This is why the police are losing the trust of the general public. It's because they do things that are unlawful and illegal, and then you, the individual, are left to clean up the mess that the police set out for you. And and that is not fair. And that is what Black people have been dealing with, since America began, is the police targeting you, and then just being a target means it ruins your life as a Black person. So here we go. Yes, and this is appears to be a white woman experiencing this, and I feel bad for everyone who has to experience police brutality and unlawful behavior from our law enforcement.
Points
Oh.
that we can. This is not just a foreign issue, it's our tax dollars that are also being used to commit these war crimes. It is also the duty of us, the people, to stand against the Trump regime, the Trump administration that are committing crimes both here in the US and against people in Venezuela.
Now, in the background of this interview, you could see that police car. And now right here, we're showing you video we have immediately after the interview finished. Plickta was arrested by two Grand Rapids police officers. You can see it in the video, and an officer tells Plickta that she is being arrested for obstructing a roadway and failure to obey a lawful command from a police officer. You can see as she's taken away in that car, she was issuing a number of messages about
Insane. Insane. I mean, this is freaking insane. What the fuck is going on? Like, this is crazy. She's not, I mean, maybe she was protesting when she wasn't supposed to before or something. I don't buy it. I'm not buying it. I think this is wrong. I think both police officers should be fired on the spot. You're done. You cannot execute the job properly. She was there standing on the sidewalk, not even in the street, on the sidewalk. That is not obstructing a street. This is insane. Yeah, as this person points out, that's the sidewalk, not the roadway. And what lawful order did she not obey? That's the same question I got. That's the same question I got. Liking that. These are these are definitely questions her lawyer will be asking. Yes, but she has to pay for a lawyer. She will probably lose her job. And they don't care if the charges stick. They just want her bogged down and broke. And yes, that is how the police have been operating with Black people for their whole lives. And this is a problem. I don't know. I don't know what the hell is going on. Oh my God, this is pissing me off. But why don't why I don't buy you can this is why I don't buy you can beat the charges, but you can't beat the ride. I mean, amen. That is a statement. I will be stealing that. I will be stealing that. You can beat the charges, but you can't beat the ride. Actually, yes, absolutely, 100%. As an excuse for bad policing, actually, yeah, I do think bad police should be held accountable. I know people say, oh, they're putting their lives on the line. Well, guess how many lives they're ruining when they police badly? See, their job is to protect and uphold the Constitution. This was not that. Look, this was not that. This was an abuse of power, and police should be thrown in jail for abuses of power, and they should be stripped of their jobs from abuses of power, like fired on the spot for abuses of when they when they take that oath to become a police officer, they should be told that if you abuse your power, you are done and we will throw you in jail. Like, seriously. Don't get caught abusing your power. We will throw you in jail. We mean it. Like, the problem is that when you let the police get off, and when you let the politicians get off, and then you let the business people get off, and then you have to let everybody get off, because guess what? We're lawless. And that is a terrible spot to be in as a country, because it means all kinds of corruption, all kinds of like breaking the Constitution. Look, this is why everybody feels like their quality of life is going down, 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 is because you have the law enforcement and the government officials and the guy with the most amount of money getting off, and then now you have people just raiding the stores. They just go into the store and they steal everything out. You got to keep it locked behind glass and bars and glass, and you have to beg someone to come over and get it out for you. You didn't have to do that before Trump came in office. You didn't have to do that before Trump became a president. Didn't have to do that. That's all I'm saying. We didn't have to do that when in 2016, or yeah, we didn't have our food and everything locked behind glass and locked behind bars. Like, people say it's the liberals, but I don't know. I see a lot of right wing and Trump people doing a lot of illegal things, abusing the law enforcement abusing the law, the people who are supposed to uphold the law abusing the law. And this is why people don't trust police. And they've been doing this to Black people forever, but now white people are experiencing it. And didn't we tell you? Yes, I am a black. Today I'm a Black woman. In hindsight, we told you. Didn't we tell you? When did we tell you? All right. So people, even police, perhaps particularly the police, see being charged with a crime the same as being convicted of a crime, and treat you as such. And it doesn't matter if you are wrongfully accused, you're immediately suspected and under increased scrutiny, even if they are the ones who charged you of something you didn't do, whether by charging you prejudicially, stacking charges on you, or straight up making things up. That becomes a cycle where you become a convenient target for charging with the same crime you were acquitted of in the past, despite being innocent each time. In a just world, the state would compensate every defendant who ends up not being guilty of what they were charged with. Amen. Amen. Yeah, because, and the people who charged you or overcharged you, like, in a malicious way, should be held accountable because it's an abuse of power. And you can't have an abuse of power when you are a police officer. Because what will then happen is, then the lawfulness of society goes down. The quality of life for society goes down. So, yeah. So that's, yeah. I mean, and I guess these comments are agreeing with my, my view of things here. So let me know what you think down in the comments. But this is insane. And we should, as Americans, we should reject all of this behavior, this unlawful behavior by police, and our president, who's setting a bad example for the police, for law enforcement. In any case, Ciao, ciao, and make it a great day.